Imagine executing a flawless personal strategy to escape a disastrous high-profile romantic collapse, finding absolute sanctuary inside a quiet, close-knit lakeside town, only to watch your beautifully structured universe violently fracture when an unexpected, high-stakes living arrangement forces you into a high-security, forced proximity dynamic with your brother's broody best friend. This is the breathlessly high-octane, intensely moving, and utterly addictive reality that detonates across the pages of Lena Hendrix's spectacular contemporary small-town romance masterpiece, Beneath the Frost. Standing as a monumental, chart-topping third installment of the globally adored Star Harbor series, this exceptional novel delivers an absolute triumph of the runaway bride, brother's best friend, and sex lessons hurt comfort genres, making it a mandatory addition to your audiobook playlist, where every calculated half-truth, shifting dynamic, and raw midnight confession will leave you completely spellbound. The narrative masterfully traces an intricate, fast-paced game of high-intensity emotional and tactical chess, told through alternating perspective points. Clara is hiding behind a heavily armored psychological shield of trauma-induced compliance after fleeing her own wedding, desperate to escape her status as the small town's favorite new scandal and the crushing weight of living up to everyone else's expectations. Her defensive walls completely shatter when she volunteers to move in with Weston Vaughn, a smoking hot, fiercely independent, and notoriously gruff military veteran and contractor who has built a defensive wall of absolute isolation after losing his leg in a freak accident while saving Clara's brother's life. Stuck in a dark timeline of deep-seated mutual suspicion and intense career identity crises, Weston fires every caretaker hired to help him adjust to his new normal, but Clara refuses to be dismissed. Moving into his home, she enters a high-intensity tactical arrangement to break through his icy exterior. Hendrix masterfully structures an exceptionally new-age rapid-fire rhythm, effortlessly layering moody, atmospheric Michigan scenery and scorching, explicit high-heat intimacy over a poignant, unblinking exploration of personal growth, disability representation, and rebuilding a shattered self-worth. As Clara and Wes navigate an escalating war zone of small-town gossip, lingering vulnerability, and shifting family loyalties, their public faces get systematically dismantled to expose a fiercely loyal, protective chemistry. The audiobook format breathes a thrumming, deeply intimate life into this addictive tale, utilizing a god-tier conversational narration performance by industry icons Sebastian York and C.J. Bloom that perfectly renders every low, gravelly rumble of possessive alpha dominance, sharp roommate bickering, and breathless whisper of raw passion flawlessly. It is a triumphant, pulse-pounding masterwork that redefines modern small-town romance, proving that when the pristine foundations of your old life are completely smashed to ash, absolute domestic surrender to the one person who truly sees you isn't a defeat, it's the only way to melt the frost.